Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first race of the SOR Championship. We welcome you at Australian Grand Prix in Melbourne. We start off with the first qualification session of only 80 minutes. There will be only one session. I will be your commentator for the rest of the season. And as you can see, the first cars are already coming out in the circuit. And here we're riding with Cool Dude. He's driving for Toro Rosso this season. He's doing an outlap right now. Nothing much to say right now in this moment. Seems almost everyone is on his outlap already, except for Blind Machine and Dutch Triggers. Here we can see Cool Dude is now starting his first lap. Oh, this seems a yellow flag in sector 3. Seems the Durbus has been cleared and it's already in green flag. Now going in the third sector, and we will have then our first time for this session. With almost everyone on the track except for Dirty Bryce, Blind Machine and Dutch Triggers. In a few minutes we are already gonna see the first times and laps for the session. And here we go, the first time for the session will be 1 minute 22 with 84. Here we can see his teammates will also be able to put his first lap down for the session. Oh, big mistake, yeah. And I think this is the end of the session for him. Ah, it's such a shame, no time, damn it. Yeah, that's yet the end of the game, end of the session from Bram. Right, the first couple of laps are in, and Gijs is leading the pack with his Haas. On second we got the Cool Dude with the Toro Rosso, third with another Haas, fourth Renault, fifth Mercedes, sixth will be a Force India, and seventh Mercedes. Here can we see Peter, who will be about to put down another lap, and hopefully more quick pull than this one, 1:31. That's 10 seconds off the pace. Probably made a mistake during his lap. Yeah, it looks more quicker than the one before. Nope, he stays in 7th place with the slowest time of the session at the moment. Oh, seems a yellow flag in sector 3. Let's see if I can... Ah, it's already green. Hayes is coming back at the pits. Got the quickest lap at the moment. Almost 1 second clear to the second. Bram was probably hoping for a better start of the season, but he has now to start at the back of the grid. Here we can see Dutch Trickets in the Ferrari. He's on his flying lap. Ooh, that was a small mistake there. Now going into sector 3. Driving with number 99. Oh, and another mistake. Yeah, that would cost him some time. Oh, almost went off the track. Ooh, oh, that's in touch with the wall. Lost some front wing there. And yeah, oh, sixth time. Not bad for so many mistakes. That would probably be the pole lap. Yellow flag caused by Dutch Trickets, probably. And it's already green flag in sector 1. And here we can see Basti at the moment with the 4th time. With a 1.5 seconds clear from pole. Went a little bit off the track right there. And a yellow flag in sector 2. Already green flag. Oh yeah, he touched the wall right there. That will probably cost him some time. And the yellow flag in sector 3. Not sure why. Again, on yellow flag in sector 1. So many. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Oh, another mistake from Basti. Oh, another one. Yeah, that cost him a lot of time, and yes, he's going back into the pits. Here we got Jonas. Just started his new lap. And a yellow flag in sector 2 and 3. And we're going to get some life. Yes, here we go. The defending champion of last season moved from Williams to Renault. Is about to finish his first fast lap. And that will put him in pole position. Almost 1 second faster than Yates. Excellent lap of the champion. Hayes just started a new lap, a yellow flag in sector 3. Here he's entering the second sector. Let's see if Hayes can actually knock Lucky 2 from the pole position. looks like a fast lap at the moment, and a yellow flag in sector 3. Seems it's already green. About to enter the last few corners. Here we go, the last corner of Albert Park. Nope, but he improved his time with only 0.2 seconds clear out of the pole position time. Here we can see Tico in the Ferrari on a very slow lap, to be honest. Well, it looks like a slow lap. Yeah, it's a slow lap from the Ferrari. He's probably going back into the pits. Yes, as predicted, going back to the pits. And here we can see Blind Machine and the Red Bull onto the last couple of corners. Driving with number 45. Oh, a small mistake, going back to the pits. Here we can see Reyes again. Let's see if he can improve his time and maybe knock off the champion off his pole position. But probably not, he's probably going back to the pits with that time. Yeah. Alright. So everyone put it down already sometimes, except for 20 Boy and the Red Bull. Maybe he got a problem, maybe he's not in the mood for racing today. Here we can see Peter starting his new time lap. Maniac, his teammate, is following behind him. And here we can see the Renault overtaking the Mercedes. As usual, Renault in their yellow-black colors. Oh, some small mistakes there. Well, with only 5 minutes left in this session, will the champion take the first pole position of the second season? Or will maybe Gaze knock him off the pole position? There we go, entering the final couple of corners. Seems like a clear lap. Might improve his time. Oh, and he's going back into the pits. But almost everyone in the pits. Yep, Maniac returning to the pits too. But probably only Cool Dude on the track right now. Entering the final stage of the track. But looks like an in lap. Alright. Everyone is in the pits right now. And Tico's coming out of the pits. He's starting his out lap in the Ferrari. So with everyone in the pits except for Tico, and Tico has then an open circuit without any traffic. And Lakitu and Jonas will both start on the road lap. They're getting bored in the pit garage, so they decide to put down some lap times instead. And also Peter and Jonas are both coming out the pits right now. And now Tico will start on his new timed lap. Let's see for that if he can try to take off the pole position of the current champion. Seems there is a yellow flag in sector 1 and 2, not sure why. Maybe someone went off track. Here we can see some exclusive materials of the onboard Tico. And meanwhile Jonas and both champion Makito has both started the timed lap for now. Probably will be their last as we enter the final 2 minutes of the session. Now we are entering the final corner. It looks like a small mistake from the Ferrari. Will he knock off the champion for the pole position? And yes, he does! Tico takes current pole position for now with a 1:19.929. Yellow flag in sector 1. Let's see how the champion will react. He's only 3:10 behind the current pole position time. Let's see if he can reconquer his pole position. Yellow flag over the whole circuit, sector 1, 2 and 3. Oh, a small mistake from the champion here. Entering the final corner, seems like a small lockup on the left. And here we go, the final straight. Yes, the champion takes back their pole position. 0.1 second only. Right, let's check if Gijs can maybe do something else. He's just started his lap. Oh, it seems like a Force Ninja right there. I guess that's Jonas. Jonas went off the track. And Blind Machine and Dutch and Guy Tai Tai finished the session. Let's see if we got to know some switches between. And Cool Dude improves his time and moves up to 4th place. Ooh, touched the wall right there. Let's see if the champion can keep his pole position or not. There are only... Ooh, a little bit off the track right there. A small lockup on the left. And here we go. And Gijs moves up to 3rd place, while Bassi moved up to 4th place. So everybody finished except for the 2 Mercedes. Let's see what Maniac can do, and Maniac moves up to 6th place. And this is the final car, and Peter finished his lap on the 10th place, didn't gain any positions right there. And this was the qualification session of the Australian Grand Prix and round 1 of our league. Here we can see the results of the first qualification of this year. The champion takes his pole position, with Tico behind him with the Ferrari, Gijs with the Haas on 3rd place, and 4th the Renault Basti. Then we got Cool Dude and the Red Bull on 5th place, Maniac and the Mercedes on 6th, Jonas on 7th with his Force India. Then we got the both Red Bull Racings, Blind Machine and 20 Boy. On 10th we got Peter in the Mercedes, and that was it, I guess. Loading screen. So far we got our first crash of the season with Bram crashing out on the last sector, going off the track. And now the drivers are making their ready for the first race of the season, which will take 29 laps because we're driving on 50% of the real lap distance of Formula 1. Here we go. The formation laps goes off start. Here we can see our champion on the first place. Let's put on the lap data. Such a shame for Bram. It seems Bram will start in the pits, I guess, but let's see if Tico can overtake Lakito in the first corner, or maybe the first lap. And let's hope for a clear first corner, because everyone knows the first corner is the most dangerous place to be at the start of the race. Probably the highest chance of crashing. Oh, there goes a Red Bull off track. It was 20 boy. See, it looks like he doesn't got any damage, but still a going off the track on the formations lap. Looks like a big mistake. Got lucky, got some damage. Here we got our drivers coming back to the grid, making them ready for the first race of the season here at Albert Park in Melbourne. There we go, everyone's in place. And the lights are up. And the first race is ready to be go! Lights are out! Here we got the drivers going in the first corner. Looks like a good start of our champion. Oh, and a crash in the first corner. Both Mercedes and the Red Bull. Looks like Blin got enormous damage. Yes. Ooh, a small mistake from the Dutch here. Great start for Bossy that overtook Hayes. Let's see if the Red Bull got some damage or not. Doesn't look like it. Here we can see Tico hunting on the champion Lakito. Battle for first place, and there's a yellow flag in sector 2. A great start for Yai, gained 4 positions, starting from 11th, now driving on 7th place. A bad start from Mercedes from Maniac, who dropped 5 places. Seems like Blin is out of the race. Here we can see the battle for the first place. And we just got in that Lakito got our fastest lap of the race at the moment. And Dutch just overtook Peter. Wheel to wheel next to each other. Ooh. And here we see him hunting down the Force India. Yes, wheel to wheel next to each other. Ooh, small touch. And he overtook the Force India. Not to say a very clear overtake, but oh, a small mistake there. Hit the wall. Here we can see 20. Oh, wheel to wheel. Oh, yes. 20 just got the Toro Rosso. Got the inside. And here we go. He overtook the Toro Rosso for 5th place. And seems like Dutch is gonna overtake him too. And Dutch got the Toro Rosso. Yes, moved up to 6th place. Already gained 6 places in only 2 laps. Brilliant job from him. He's now hunting down the Red Bull. Right behind him. Ooh, that's very close, very close. And Toro Rosso went off the track a little bit, hitting the wall. And we just got in that case, got a 3-second time penalty for multiply warnings. Isabella continues here with the 5th place. Ooh, that wasn't very hard defending from the 20. Very hard defending. Let's move up to Vijs. Just only a half second behind Basti. But remember, he got a 3 seconds penalty for multiply warnings. And it seems it's going really close here between our champion Lakito and Tico. Entering the start straight and now starting the 4th lap. It seems Maniac and Jonas both came in for a pit stop. Oh, and Jonas crashed. Oh no, it was a small mistake. Maniac crashed. Yeah, Maniac Crash did not finish. Yellow flag in sector 1 entry. It seems Dutch already overtook 20 in the Red Bull. And Dirty overtook Yahtzee. Of Yai, whatever. Here we can see the battle for the first place, only a half second separating them. And Gijs is getting really close to Basti at this moment. He's right behind him. Top 4 cars and less than 5 seconds close to each other. And we are entering now the 5th lap of this Grand Prix. And there are already 3 cars out. Well, actually 4 since Brom didn't start. Chase is probably waiting for the right moment to overtake him, probably in a corner. It seems the field has a little bit shaken up here. Seems Basti can shake off Hayes of him. Getting really close now. Only less than 0.2 seconds. The battle for the first place continues as Tico doesn't want to give up. Ooh, a small lock up there. And we are entering now lap 6. Here you can see Hayes and Basti keep on fighting. And Hayes makes a move on the inside, wheel to wheel. Small touch between the Renault and the Haas. And again a small touch, and no, he couldn't overtake the Renault. Hard racing here, very hard racing between these guys. Oh, and it seems Tico, wheel to wheel for the leading place. Wheel to wheel. Seems Tico got the inside. And no. The champion, oh, small touch there, small touch. But Tico got the lead. He got the lead, he overtook the champion. Tico took the lead in the first round of this championship. Now with all the 4 cars very close to each other, all less than 1 second. Now entering lap 7. Well, I guess everyone loves to see this. 4 cars battling for the first place. The 2 Renaults, the Tico with the Ferrari and Hayes with the Haas. Maybe the 2 Renault drivers can use some team orders to get the first place back. Seems Basti is next to Lakitu. Yes, and Basti overtook his teammate. That's a 2nd place loss for our champion. And seems Hayes is next to him. Nope. Couldn't overtake the 2 Renault drivers. It seems Tico's leaving the 3 cars behind him. 2 seconds separating them. And Hayes comes inside for a pit stop. Now that Hayes actually pit stopped, he lost 2 places it seems. And Cool Dude with the Toro Rosso is coming in the pits also. And Hayes lost 3 places during his pit stop. Seems Hayes moved on the hardest tire possible for this circuit. And Cool Dude got on the super softs, which is actually the medium tire on the circuit. Same, and Dirty Bryce got on the soft, which is actually the hard tire for the circuit. So let's go back to the battle for the 2nd place between Basti and Lakitu. And it seems Tico is going into the pits. And he's going on the soft tire. His teammate Dutch entered in front of him. And now Basti is actually leading the race. Sooner or later they will also come into the pit stops with a tire change. In the meanwhile we are already on lap 9. Here we can see Basti leading the race. Will he come inside the pits to change his tires? No, he's continuing. But looks like our champion is going into the pits for the tire change. And that's the super soft for our driver here, for the Renault driver. No, it's a soft. My mistake. And Gees just put down the fastest lap of the race at this current moment. 1:24.601. And seems Peter is coming in the pits too. But also the soft tire. So only the top 3 has to pit. Here we can see the leader of the race. And seems Cool Dude has overtook Peter. Probably while he was still in the pits. Here we can see Jonas right behind Peter. And he's on the inside. No, yes, yeah. And he overtook the Mercedes. No, no, not, no, a small touch right there. And Peter successful defends his 8th position. Charles won't give up that easily. And seems Tico's right behind 20. And yes, here we got Tico overtook the Red Bull on fresher tires. Here we go, yes, back to the 3rd place. Now he's actually really driving fast away from 20. And looks like Lakito lost a place to Gees in the meanwhile. With the pit stop situation probably. That's some bad news for him. Started on 1st place and actually lost 3 positions right now. Unless he could overtake Basti during his pit stop. Here we can see a battle between Peter and Jonas still going on. Seems Gees is really closing the gap, and Gees overtook 20 because 20 went inside the pits for his first pit stop of this race. Let's see what tires they're gonna fit. Looks like the softs. Leaving the pit right now, it only lost 2 positions in the meanwhile. And here we go, re-entering the track on 6th place. So we got 4 cars out of the race, with Bram didn't even start the race, and probably Blame Machine crashed out on the first corner of the race. And don't really know how Maniac and Yai didn't finish the race. Only Dutch and Basti has to pit right now. Oh, a small mistake there from Dutch, or it's his internet connection, I don't know. And here we can see the leader, who starts another round, which in the meanwhile is lap 13. Dutch already gained 10 positions and he's inside the pits right now. Let's see which tire he's gonna fit. Fastest lap for Lakitu at this moment, went 1:24 straight. And here we can see Dutch leaving the pit stop, returning to the 5th place on the circuit. He fitted the soft tires on his car. Oh, some mistakes from here. Him, again a mistake, and he hit the wall. Maybe he drank some beer in the pit stop, I don't know. It seems only our leader has to pit. And if he pits, Tico's gonna retake the lead. No, he continues another lap, which will start lap 14. A little bit in the grass right there. With nothing really happening here on the circuit at this moment, we will enter the boring stage of the race, I guess. Seems Cool Dude got a 3-second time penalty for multiply warnings. And our leader is coming into the pits right now. So in the meanwhile, Tico retook his leading position. And a 3 seconds time penalty for Tico for multiply warnings. In the meanwhile, Basti leaves the pits with soft tire. Went from 1st place really down to 5th place, lost a lot of time. Here we can see our new leader of the race, but remember he got a 3 seconds penalty, but so does Gijs. And now we are halfway the race with the lap 15 at this current moment. Will Tico take the first win for Ferrari of the season? And Gijs got again a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's already 6 seconds. Or maybe more if I didn't really pay attention. A small lockup for our leader here. And meanwhile, no single battle on the track. With the closest gap between Tico and Gijs with 2.8 seconds. Tico slowly driving away from Gijs. Here we are on the TV podcam, driving along with the leader. Already 3 seconds between our leader and Gijs. He is slowly driving away from him. And here we are starting lap 17. Everyone already changes his tires, so seems everyone is on the soft tire except for Cool Dude, who is on the super soft. So he probably might take another pit stop. Dutch gained 8 places during this race already. That's actually a big amount of places. While our pole position driver lost 2 places to Gijs and Tico. And we missed the overtake of 20 on Basti. I'm so sorry, guys. It went really quick. But 20 moving up to 5th place and Basti dropping down to 6th place. I'm really driving away from him. Already 1.6 seconds separating them. That's a big gap already, with only passing halfway the circuit. So we're returning back to our leader here. There's nothing really happening on the track right now. It seems Cool Dude is gaining some time on Basti. Will be able to overtake the Renault driver. Oh, a little bit of the track right there. And seems Jonas is coming in the pits right now. Or leaving the pits. But we're turning back to the battle here between Basti and Cool Dude. Oh, he's going right through him. And seems Dutch got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. It's a ghost car, I guess. He left the session. So Peter's also closing in to Basti, but probably will overtake him too since he is in ghost car. And someone's coming in the pits, it's Cool Dude. And 20 Boy just received a 3 seconds time penalty for multiple warnings. And he's going back on the super soft, the same tires as before. And here we can see Peter right behind the ghost car, probably overtaking him. Yes, here we go, and he overtook him. And here we can see already driving away from the ghost car of Basti. And here we can see Lucky 2 moving closer to Dirty Bryce, which will receive the blue flag because he's not racing Lucky 2 at this moment. He's the first and I think the only lap car on this current moment. Here we got Dutch Trickets closing in to Dirty Bryce. Or he's really drunk, or he got enormous internet connection problems. And that's a blue flag for Bryce. And here we go, he's moving out of the way and returning back to racing. And a small lockup for Dutch here. Oh, and Bryce going off the track. He hit the wall right there. Seems like Quito gained some time on Gees on this current moment. But remember, Gees got a 6-second time penalty. I'm not sure Lakito got any time penalty, but... Oh, there we go. Some news from race control. Peter got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Here we're driving along with our leader. Will be soon starting the lap 22. And meanwhile, Cool Dude is closing in to Basti, his ghost car. And here we go, he overtook him and a yellow flag in sector 3. Jonas retired from the session. I guess he crashed or something. That's good news for our McLaren driver, who will gain 1 position here. Driving a lonely race at this current moment. There we go, Dirty Price gained the position thanks to the probably crash of Jonas. Makito now gaining some time on Yace. All he has to do is just stay close to him since Yace got 6-second penalty. And Dirty Price coming into the pits. And Cool Dude just received a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Seems Bryce got some damage on his front wing since they're changing him. And he goes back on track on the super soft. With only 6 laps remaining in this race. Here we go, our leader starting 24th lap of this race with only 6 laps to go. Seems not like someone is really closing on each other. Kinda lonely race right now for some people here. And Jonas has left the session. And lap 25 starting now. 5 laps left for the first round of the championship. Here you can see Tico closing into Basti. Basti's ghost car, of course. And here we go, Basti probably will receive now the blue flag situation. But it seems Tico just can drive through him. Here we go. A very good race for our Dutch Tricks and the other Ferrari. Gained 8 places during this race. That is the biggest position change of all. Wow, that's already some shitty internet connection, I think. Here we're driving along with our current leader. With only 4 laps left for this Grand Prix. If nothing's go wrong, I see him actually winning this Grand Prix. Only 9 cars left on the track, while we started with 13 cars. seems 20 is coming inside the pits. Actually leaving the pits. Damn, this information is coming very late. Here we go, 20 coming is back on track. Are we actually gonna see a fight between them? The Toro Rosso and the Red Bull driver. And 20 really closing, a cool dude really closing on to 20 right now. Are we gonna see a spectacular battle? And 3 seconds penalty for the cool dude. Multiply warnings again. I think he already got 9 or 12 seconds penalty. So 20 doesn't got anything to worry about. Some small mistakes here for Cool, which causing him lose 1 second over 20. Lost enormous of time. And 3 seconds penalty again for Gaze for multiply warnings. It seems like Ito will move up to 2nd place, and maybe even Dutch could move up to 3rd place. Here we go, our leader starting lap 28, only 2 laps left in this race. And Dutch received 3 seconds penalty. It's 3rd time penalty for this race. And Lakito actually closing in on Gaze right now. Gained a half second and 1 lap time. And 20 boy just put down the fastest lap on the race with a 1:23.510. And here we go, our leader starting the final lap of the race. If nothing goes wrong, he will take the first win of the season. Looks like Gaze made a small mistake as he lost some time on Tico, and Lakito gained some time on him. Will we see some final lap action during this Grand Prix or not? Here we go, our leader going in the final corners of the race. And 20 boy just put it down another fast lap with a 1:23.439. Small lockup for our leader, and here we go. Tico, the Ferrari driver, taking the first win of the season. Congratulations. And the block flag, there we go, the race winner. And Gaze now coming in to 2nd, but probably will lose his 2nd place to Lakito. Yeah, Lakito moved up to 2nd place thanks to the time penalties of Gaze. Finishing on 4th, Dutch, the 2nd Ferrari. Seems Ferrari got a very good day here. Here we're driving along with Peter and the Mercedes. Behind him 20. Seems Basti already finished the race in 8th place as he was lapped down, and that means Dirty Bryce will be finished in 9th place. Here we go, Peter crossing the block, yeah, finishing it in 5th place, and 20 Boy in 6th place. Means Cool Dude will finish in 7th place, doing some strange celebrations. Let's hope he not will. Ooh, and a final spin. 7th place for a Toro Rosso driver. And here we got our top 3 moving up to the podium. The winning Ferrari car. And here we go. Tico can be really happy and proud on himself for taking the win for today. 2 Dutchies and a German podium. Here we go. And here we got our final classifications, with Tico taking the 1st place with the Ferrari, Lakito 2nd place with the Renault, Jace 3rd place with the Haas, and Dutch 4th place with the Ferrari, Peter on 5th with his Mercedes, 20 Boy on 6th with the Red Bull, 7th will go to Cool Dude on the Toro Rosso, Basti on 8th with the Renault, Dirty Bryce on 9th with the McLaren, and then we got Jonas taking the final and last point of this race, which is for Zendia. There we go. That was an exciting race and the first race of our championship. Blah.